Legend of Zelda, Spirit Tracks, early thoughts. Well, if you haven't seen this trailer, then you'll be able to find it on YouTube fairly easily. Bottom line is, Link is riding in a choo-choo train. Wow, I'm speechless. Link is riding in a choo-choo train. Why? Now, he's ridden minecarts in a Zelda game. In fact, the only Zelda game I have yet to play, the Minish Cap, he rides in a whole bunch of minecarts, and he's done it in a couple other games. I guess, I don't even know what I'm guessing here, but I'm guessing this is to speed up travel. Well, the good part about this, and the only good part is, this is probably the first time we've ever really had a sequel to a sequel. This is basically a sequel to, as far as the looks of it go, to the last Zelda DS game, Phantom Hourglass, which was a technical sequel to the Wind Waker, however you want to say it, Waker, I don't know. Anyways, to that game, and the Phantom Hourglass had you on a speed tugboat that was faster than the freaking Red Lion at any rate, and it was all touch stylus game. You didn't use the controller hardly at all. You never needed to use the controller for anything, although there were parts that you could. I really still wish that they made the game that you could use the controller if you wanted to, because honestly my screen gets really scratched up. Yeah, I know there's those cheap protection you can get for it, but those things never work for me at any rate. But the bottom line is, that game was okay. It was worthwhile as a sequel. It was fairly short. I won it. I beat the game fairly quickly. Replayability wasn't really super high, but it was still a good Zelda game. I like the innovativeness of using the stylus. So if anything, this is good in storyline sense, that it's at least a direct sequel, but it's bad that it's on a train. It's just me, but modern technology doesn't really belong in Hyrule. Magical bombs are fine. Cannons were okay. I mean, you had a cannon on the ship and you had cannons with the pirates. But I just don't like the idea of a choo-choo train. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. But whatever, it's still a Zelda game. It's probably still going to be enjoyable, have some interesting puzzles to figure out, and hopefully a decent storyline. And maybe it will wrap up the Wind Waker storyline and we can get back to other types of Zelda games. I don't mind the cel shading, really. I didn't really like the Twilight Princess too much, because it was too different of a game for me. Turning into a wolf just didn't work. I like the idea of going in between worlds, like the Mirror World or the Future and Past world, with Link to the Past was really good. You were in one world, you could go to the Dark World. Ocarina of Time, you were a kid that could become an adult. That sort of thing I liked. Going from wolf back to human wasn't really enough of a world change for me. By the time you got the mirror and you could go into the other world, it was just too late in the game to be interesting enough, and you really didn't interact enough with that other world for me. It still was a fun game. It was still a good Zelda game, but it didn't have that going back and forth thing that I liked. Not all Zelda games have that. Not all Zelda games need that. But I'd like to see a return to that, or Four Swords was good. Maybe another multiplayer Zelda would be interesting. I don't know. But at any rate, so yeah, right now I guess Link's on a train. And he's not wearing his traditional clothes, he's wearing train conductor clothes. So that kind of bothers me, but maybe he'll change in the game. I don't know. Anyways, peace out.